Hi everyone, this is Ray, or some of you might know me as Tiki with Ray, so that's my intro. And today we are in my tiki bedroom. I like to call it Tiki with Ray's Tiki Hideaway. Or it's my bedroom. I literally sleep here. That's ridiculous, I know, but hi everyone, this is Ray. Some of you might know me as Tiki with Ray, and today we are in my tiki bedroom. I like to call it Tiki with Ray's Tiki Hideaway. And all the way from Atlanta, Georgia is Nicole and Nicole's mom, Deb. So, what brings you out to Seattle?
Well, honestly, like a lot of tiki stuff and
a lot of tiki stuff,
really.
Wow. Okay.
Really to see you and Dawn and Jeffrey's place. So it's really we travel for tiki.
Yes, you do. And the thing I noticed, I follow you on Instagram, and the first thing I notice when I see all your posts is like, wow, she's there. Now she's over here. Now she's like down there. So what's the story with that? How do you get to do so much traveling?
It's kind of your fault. I know
It's Deb's fault.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Right. Mom's fault.
Exactly. I know you get kind of upset about me traveling so much, but I just get the travel bug a lot. And when I travel, I always look for a tiki bar anywhere, even if it's like a place I'm not traveling for tiki. I'm just like, I'm in a random city and I'm looking for any excuse to drink rum. So, and it's kind of like you do the same thing, but she looks for like a swimming pool to swim in and like a tiki bar to drink in. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much what I do. So
you're literally doing all this traveling just for fun?
Yeah, most of it's for fun, some of it's for work, but most of it is for fun.
And here's how she extends her travel. So she'll find out that I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And maybe I have, and I'm staying at a friend's house.
Yeah.
With nice accommodations.
Yes.
Even more important, okay? Because there is an
advantage. Mom, can I stay with you and your friends?
There is an advantage to being a little older, is that at this stage in our life, most people have some pretty nice places to stay. So, for instance,
you get the connections.
My friends, my friends who are in Seattle live in West Seattle, and as soon as she found out I was coming to meet my other girlfriends here, she's like, can I come too? So yeah, she's pushy. I'm a little pushy too, so I kind of understand where it comes from.
We're ditching them today to do all of this stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And we did tell them, it's like, we're coming to see you, but Sunday is Tiki Day in Seattle.
Yes, we're doing all the stops, and even as I landed yesterday, since I knew Devil's Reef is only open like on the weekends, and I wouldn't have the opportunity to go this trip, I made it a point to get over to Tacoma, go to Devil's Reef. And it did not disappoint. It was so good.
No. And that was kind of my fault too, because
you told me to go.
I had been there last year after TikiCon, and I was impressed with it. And I'm like, it's definitely worth the adventure to go down to Tacoma and check out this place. It's
my favorite tiki bar in Seattle.
Yeah, I believe that.
Seriously, I go down there all the time. I mean, it's a 45-minute drive from where we're at right now, and it's like, that's where I go. Seattle doesn't have much.
Yeah. Which was surprising to us, okay?
We have some places that serve tiki drinks.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But as far as like a full experience, that's really it.
And that is so surprising to us that are kind of in the southeast, because when we think of tiki and the development of tiki, think of the West Coast, and obviously we look at Seattle as part of that. I mean, California is amazing, and we make our trips there. It's like there's just so much to go see. Yeah. So we just kind of expected that there would be an awesome tiki bar here in Seattle.
Yeah. And even Portland's got it going on down there too.
Portland's better. I mean, they got the Alibi and they got
Haley.
Yeah, absolutely. So it kind of surprised us, but we did meet people along the way on our tiki adventures that were from Seattle, and and we saw the opportunity. Like I said, I visited Dawn. This is the second time I've been to her place. Absolutely love it. Love her art. And then this opportunity came up with you, and then this afternoon, I can't tell you how excited I am to go see that home bar.
Yeah.
And that just kind of came out of a random opportunity because we sat next to them.
To Jeffrey and Eric.
Yeah. Right. At
the Shangri-La 66.
Yes.
Which is a Chinese themed tiki bar.
Yes.
And so our personal home bar is Tonkinese Terrace, and we're like featured in the Atlanta tiki scene, so which is also so our bar is also Asian themed, so we were definitely drawn to that.
Yeah.
So what came first? Was it the interest in the Asian theme more than the tiki, or the tiki and then the Asian, or at the same time?
Probably for you. I mean, all of my tiki stuff, like even my name, Miss Swizzlestick on Instagram, and my tiki persona, as we call it, really came from her.
Your
so
persona.
Yeah, my persona.
Like, time to put on the.
It is.
Hi everyone. It's Miss Swizzlestick.
Well, honestly, it's the same.
You got to do it like with like a lisp, kind of like Miss Swizzlestick.
Oh my God! If one day I can really achieve greatness,
that's right.
That will be it. But really, I only transform into Miss Swizzlestick when I've got my getup.
Look who just walked in. It's Miss Swizzlestick.
Well,
she lives in Atlanta, you know.
I have to tell you, there have been times when we've been at events and people walk up and I just have to laugh because it was really kind of a creation on the spur of the moment. She had decided that she wanted to be in this Tiki Oasis.
Yeah, the whole story behind the Miss Swizzlestick account and anything was.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
The origin stories of Miss Swizzlestick was really because we wanted to go to Tiki Oasis that year, but they were completely sold out.
Right.
And I was like, okay, how do I get into Tiki Oasis? And so I saw they had Miss Tiki Oasis, and I'm like, and if you were like the final 10, you get like 2 tickets in. And I was like, okay, I'll throw my hat in. Like, I don't know what any of this is. I've never done any pageants or whatever.
And I had to laugh. I thought that was hilarious.
I severely underestimated the amount of talent that was in the Miss Tiki Oasis pool.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all gorgeous people who have worked on their craft for so much longer than an idiot that doesn't know anything. Yeah, I am definitely not any of that.
But to
their respect, didn't make the final cut, but they did like let us buy tickets anyway. So we're like, it was ultimately successful because we could still go to Tiki Oasis.
Right.
So is that the reason why you started the Instagram account?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
totally.
I assume that because there's a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
But that really is where it all started.
Yes, that's where it started.
I was like, you had to come up with a name, so
and so the name was from you too.
Right. So the name is actually, whenever this was my vision when I got my yacht. Okay, people were like, so what would you name your yacht? And it was always going to be Miss Swizzlestick. So it's actually, yes, absolutely. So, because you know how you sit there and you kind of stand at the dock and you look at all the boats and you're like, if I had a boat, this would be the name of my boat. And it was always that. So we were talking about it one day and then I'm like, well, you probably need a name.
Yeah, because everyone has like a fun name
that
they go by and and so the reasoning for like the Swizzlestick idea itself is because it's just like the shit that stirs all the shit up and the drink.
Gets it all started.
No, hold on, is that what a Swizzlestick is?
Yeah, you know. Or the proper one.
That's right. That's true.
We know both. But
so that is the origin of the name.
So when you get older and you get more mature, like I am the Ms. Proper's Swizzlestick.
Ms. Proper. Well, we've met some people who are like, you need a real Swizzlestick, not just like the plastic decorations that come in your drink.
Real Swizzlestick. Oh, come on.
Oh, they're actually, I kind of like the.
Yeah, they were great.
And the truth be told.
No, wait, do you have your own Swizzlestick?
No, I don't. I absolutely do not. But that should be.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, we really should work on that.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
Out to people,
yeah, kind of like business cards.
That's a great idea.
Just have a business card,
well,
business Swizzlestick.
It all started right here. See how these things. When you have a little rum, have a little rum.
You're gonna. Yeah, where's your?
She's took it.
I already took some.
She's drinking it.
I like how at the beginning you're like, oh no, not for me. I'll be driving. Exactly. All of a sudden, you're like, I didn't get any of this.
Exactly.
Well, I knew she's.
That's why I hold on to mine.
Yeah,
so
that's smart.
Take it.
That's very smart. But yeah, so Tiki Oasis was really like the first event that we traveled to together, and it really opened up a world for us, for me, because you had been to Innewhaley.
Was that your first essentially tiki travel trip?
Yeah, it was. And like 3 years ago, yeah. So,
now I've been doing it.
She's been doing it.
You've been doing it for
a while.
long
Yeah, you've done to Innewhaley.
But for you, that was like your first. Hey, we are going to fly and travel somewhere to go to a tiki event or a tiki bar.
That's right.
And for me, I'd always looked at that, read about it, wanted to go there, but could really not justify it.
Yeah.
And my husband, he kind of puts up with my obsession, but is like he's not as much into it as I am. So, but it's kind of cool to have a daughter as your traveling partner too. So
yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty awesome that you're both into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it too because then you don't have to like stick around. Like my boyfriend is also not very into tiki, so it's kind of nice to get away from your spouse or significant other and
that
just
are not into tiki.
That are not into tiki. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't understand how you can not be into this stuff.
I know we're trying to teach them.
Yeah.
But they are into it by default because they are like associated with us, but they're just not to this level yet.
Yeah.
You know.
I think for my husband, it means more work.
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to, is like you get to a certain level.
Right.
Yeah.
And for him, he fears it because it means more work, because I'll like go down into the basement and start looking around and thinking of more things to do. So I'm kind of like the art director of the basement, but he is the implementer. So when I come up with the idea to change something, ultimately he has to be the one that kind of actually makes it work.
Yeah.
He's very good at it though. So I have to give him credit for that. I do.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Eventually. I mean, the whole thing's a snowball thing. I mean, I started going to tiki bars in 2006, 2007. And I didn't start blogging and start doing YouTube shows immediately.
Right.
No, it was a gradual process.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's one thing, one bar goes to another, and all of a sudden I've gone to this bar. I got to the point with you where like all of a sudden I started traveling, and if I was going to a particular city, is there any tiki bar?
Yeah, is there a run around?
Yep, that's what we do. Absolutely.
And then you talk to the owners, see what else is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, and that's the thing. You have to look at it's a very welcoming community.
Absolutely.
So I have no hesitation going to a tiki bar by myself, okay? And sitting there ordering drinks, because eventually you will meet people at this bar. It is kind of fun, because sometimes you're like, what am I doing? But after a rum drink,
That's what I think every time.
I'm like, but
every day I wake up.
what
am I doing?
What am I doing? So it's like, but after you have a rum drink, you make new friends, and it's. I met Neil and Carla last year at.
All the way from England.
I did, and
hey Neil, hey Carla.
I know, we had a blast. We did. Yes. So and it was so much fun to meet them, and.
And you guys are friends with Jonathan. Chef.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Clay.
Yeah, they're great, and they really. It's also interesting to see people who will take tiki to the next level. So, like with Jonathan, he's really brought the community out of Atlanta, and so now we are starting up Innewhaley's second year, basically Atlanta's weekend tiki tour.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So tell everyone, I can't pronounce.
Innewhaley.
Traveling cocktail party.
In what?
Innewhaley.
Innewhaley?
Yeah, Innewhaley.
So think of like as if it's a city called Haley.
Yes.
But there's the new one.
It's the
It's the Innewhaley.
Innewhaley.
Took us a while too,
Yeah,
but we got it now.
Yeah,
we're
in
good.
5 minutes I'll forget.
We're good.
So what's it all about?
So what it's all about? The first year it was just like a home tiki bar tour, and it was so fabulous that we immediately scheduled the next one for next year. But we wanted to have like a more convention style, so there's standard passes and different kinds of VIPs available for March next year, and then we'll also have the home bar, but that's going to be in February, so they're a little bit spaced out, so the home bar owners can appreciate the Tiki conference this year instead of being super hungover like we were last year.
Or tired. Oh my God. It was, you know what? It was so much fun to be on the tour. It was a blast. But to have 60 people come into your house, and just, it's so intense that honestly, I was exhausted. I had great plans to go to the last home bar, which I love, that bar. But instead, I went to bed. I was so tired.
Yeah.
And it was just, we were prepped, we were ready. It was just talking and showing people around. And I don't even think I left from upstairs. But,
I didn't see you.
And then everybody was gone. And it was just like, did that really happen? But it was so much fun. It was so much fun. And I think anybody who has a home bar, I really believe that the whole point of like building it, and it's a labor of love, and it really kind of shows your personality, and you want to share that with people. And so being able to bring people who can really appreciate the culture and the cocktails into your home, even if it's like intensely for an hour, 60 of them.
Yeah.
It's really it's a blast.
I think it's pretty cool to make Atlanta, Georgia, the next tiki hotspot.
Yeah, well, I think it's always been a tiki hotspot.
Yeah, because you have a Trader Vic's.
The Trader Vic's.
One of the last
great.
remaining Trader Vic's is there.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, and we're there all the time.
We are. It's kind of interesting because when I first went to Atlanta, it's in the basement of the Hilton, and I'm pretty convinced that business accounts kept it open all these years. But anytime like somebody graduated high school, turned 21, graduated college, that was our go-to place. And to find out that like all the same people, we were probably sitting next to each other all these years, but never knew it because there's so many traveling business people that go through there. But Michael has probably been a fixture there all those years, and as have we. And it is kind of funny that once you meet these people, then you realize that we've all kind of been doing the same thing.
Since you've done a lot of traveling, what are some of your favorite tiki bars?
So, I mean, people ask me this all the time because I've been to so many now. It's. I mean, I have to put Atlanta Trader Vic's there because that's just a near and dear close to my heart. But other really notable ones is Smuggler's Cove is fantastic.
Yeah,
that was
so
cool.
Great surprise.
Yeah, because it's so unexpected when you walk up to it. You're like, is this the right place?
That was a funny day.
And we walk in and we're like, oh my God.
It was amazing.
It's so good.
We really thought we were lost.
Yeah, we were definitely.
Like, there's this one guy standing there with a menu, and I'm like, you do not have this right, as we're walking out.
I know, she was yelling at me.
Yeah, and he's like, hello, ladies. He's like, just be careful because it's dark when you walk in. I'm like, what is this? And then it was
incredible.
It was so much fun to go there.
And then recently, Tiki Cat we went to this year was so good.
Tiki Cat was fun.
We got lost getting there. I went up the elevator, which is wrong.
Downstairs, went right back up.
Yeah,
like,
we kind of messed that up a little bit.
Yeah.
But they were so nice to us there.
They were great to us.
They were so sweet.
We have to talk about Tonga Hut. I knew about the Tonga Hut. I'd read about it, and I'm like, it's the oldest, blah, blah, blah. I knew all the thing. I'm like... And then she talked me into it. And then when they dropped us off out there, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Because it was next to a laundromat or something, right?
Yeah, it was definitely
it's in North Hollywood. It's in the valley.
And I'm like standing out there on the sidewalk arguing with her like, I'm going back to the hotel. This is ridiculous.
I think it'd be funny if you would, maybe you'd get the reference, maybe you wouldn't, but like it'd be funny if you'd be like, I don't want to go to a tiki bar in the valley.
Well, it was like...
From Valley Girl, remember that movie?
Okay, yeah, right. But
I mean, don't want to go to a party in the valley.
I was in a tiki bar in Switzerland because...
I like how you did the quotes.
Well...
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Well, I talked to the bartender. I'm like, you got mugs? And he's like, people keep asking me for that. And I'm like, then you probably should make some.
Yeah.
Because people will buy tiki mugs from you. Because, like, I walked in and it's definitely got a grungier, divier tiki bar vibe. But I was like, damn it, I'm going to drink it here.
That's what I look for when I go to a tiki bar.
Exactly.
What kind of a grunge feel that is. There you go. That's what needs to open up here in Seattle. It needs to be a grunge tiki bar.
Oh, yeah. And I sit at the bar.
Instead of aloha shirts, everyone wears flannel shirts. Hey gang, this is Tiki with Ray, and I just want to say thank you very much for checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see more episodes, click on the subscribe button. And if you liked the video, give it a like. That would mean a lot to me. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave a comment in the comment section below.